Okay, so we're gonna start this video off with a quick public service announcement. Found out today that I guess I'm gonna call him a local farmer. He's actually up by my boss's farm, so he's a little ways away from here. But learned today that a local farmer, small cattle farmer, I guess you wouldn't really call him a rancher around here, passed away of some pretty bad circumstances. I guess late last week he was out in his woods burning brush, and older gentleman, they don't know if he had a heart attack or tripped and fell or had a stroke or whatever, but basically he was out in the woods burning brush and he fell into the fire, and hopefully whatever caused him to fall in the fire knocked him out before he hit the ground, because otherwise he would have burned to death, and that's no way to die. I couldn't imagine that. I couldn't imagine I couldn't imagine who found him. That had to be a traumatic experience. I don't know if somebody went out there and found the fire out of control and they found him, or if the fire department, because the fire department was called to put the fire out. I don't know if a firefighter found him in the fire once they got it out. I don't know those circumstances. I didn't get any details. I just know it was a pretty gruesome end. So we're coming into spring. If you're running into a situation like that, that's probably one of them things where you need to have two people around, or at least have somebody know where you're at so they can come check on you. So like I say, we're coming into spring. Things are going to start moving really quick around here, or around the entire Midwest and most of the country. So just be careful out there. Everybody needs to make it through it, and that's, like I say, that's no way to, that was a in heat. Yeah, that was not good news to get. So like I say, be careful out there. So with that out of the way, seed showed up, not yesterday, the day before. Brian Odom dropped it off. I can't remember what else I was doing that day, so I didn't get video of it. But anyway, just a quick overview of what we got going on. For beans, I got, it's a new variety to replace the 2619 E3s that I've been planting for the last few years, which I really like. So hopefully these things live up to those 2619s, because those are really good beans. But these are 2057 W2570 E3s. They're supposed to be a direct replacement for the 2526 maturity group that they had. So I got the boxes treated. These should be treated, and those are untreated, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe those are untreated and these are, I can't remember what Brian said. He said he stacked them. Either way, I got enough untreated to finish up and return whatever I don't end up using. So, but they're all the same variety. So I'm kind of excited to use the new seed wagon. It'll be nice to not have to handle that many bags this year. That'll be pretty slick. And then as far as corn goes, I'm planting 2250 again and 2335, same hybrids that I planted last year. And the only difference is down on the muck. I honestly can't remember what variety or which hybrid I planted down there. Either way, on the muck, the hybrids are getting flip-flopped to change up genetics, so we're not planting the same genetics on the field twice in a row anyhow. And then for this field back here behind Mom and Dad's, I got a 2195. I wanted to try one of their short season hybrids. If I remember right, this is a 97 day. It's a 95 or a 97 day. And I wanted to go a little bit shorter on that, but he highly recommended not going much shorter than that, because the shorter season you go on your corn, you start getting out of your good genetics as far as disease resistance and insect resistance and stuff. And since we're going into tar spot, he said this was their lowest hybrid, or this was their shortest season hybrid they had that still had a decent tar spot resistance. So like I say, this hybrid and this hybrid only is going back here, and then the other fields are all split up between the 2250 and the 2335 like I had last year. So not a whole lot changing there other than trying that shorter season corn. And the reason I wanted to try this, the short season test that I did 2-3 years ago, however long it was a complete and utter failure. Because A, it was dry, and B, the deer must have really liked that corn hybrid, because the deer tore the heck out of both fields. But I want to see, I'm looking for better dry down and better test weight, since I don't have a dryer set up. So if I can pull it out of the field dryer with higher test weight, means more money. So that's why we're doing this experiment. So there should be 3 bags of this, if I remember right. Should be that one, that one, that one, because those are the upside down ones. So that's the seed selection we got going on. And then when he was here, he dropped off some goodies. He got me a new hat, because the one that I've been wearing is, I mean, those started out life as the same color. So I got a new hat. He got me some long sleeve t-shirts and a Wyckoff license plate. So now I got to decide what that's going to go on. And then a small seed guide for 2023. And then this was cool. I honestly didn't know that they had this kind of stuff. Come on out of the box. But it's a wall mount clock. It's actually pretty nice. It's got a little bit of weight to it, so hopefully it's a decent little clock. Probably gonna put that out in the barn. Or maybe I'll put it in the house. I might put it in the house. I need one in the office. But anyway, so that's kind of what we got going on for seed. We're sitting pretty good. Obviously, you've already seen I hopefully got the charging system figured out on the 1950T. I got another seed sensor ordered for the planter today, so that'll be here probably tomorrow or possibly Saturday, unless they ship it FedEx, then it'll be Monday, because FedEx doesn't deliver on Saturday, but UPS does, or they have been. I just had to put 2 new batteries in the 1955, because I was really hoping that after being dead, I was going to be able to get them to come back. And one of them did, but the other one must have had 2 cells go out of it, and when you hit it with a load tester on its own, it would only put out 2 volts with a load on it. So there was $350 down the drain between them 2 batteries. But that's better than coming down here and going click, 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 click. So pretty much all the nickel and dime stuff is out of the way. I still got to get a couple things for the nurse tank, but that can wait for a few days, or at least till the next rain day. Like I say, once that seed sensor's here and I get that on the planter will be ready to go as far as I know. Seed's here, so that's ready to go. All I gotta do is, when the time comes, get the beans dumped in the auger wagon. And I got to calibrate the drill, which that's, you know, hours worth of work. And I got a couple things to check over on the soil finisher, but same thing, that can wait a few days. But other than that, we're sitting, I'm pretty much ready to go. So with that being said, tomorrow, as long as the rain that we're supposed to get, we had a little bit of rain today or this morning. I think I didn't look hard at my rain gauge, but just glancing at it, I was walking by, it looked like about 2/10, but it came over about 4-ish hours, 3.5, 4 hours. So it soaked in pretty quick, and it was dry by noon. So that didn't really hold us back. So we got another shot coming tonight. Right now there's a storm over Chicago that's supposed to be heading our way. I guess we'll see. It looks like it's a front pushing in, which the temperature's supposed to drop tomorrow. So my guess is that's the front that's coming in, is that temperature drop. But as long as that doesn't amount to much tonight, and even if it, right now we're dry enough, we could probably get a 1/2 inch, and if we got 6 hours of drying, we'd be sitting pretty good again. But as long as it doesn't make a bunch of mud, tomorrow afternoon after work, I'm gonna go get a load of fertilizer. We're gonna start spreading. Weather as of right now, of course that's subject to change. Let me double check so I'm not lying to you, because it's been 2 hours since I looked. The weather as of right now for Saturday and Sunday, other than being chilly, looks good. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So the next chance of rain is next Saturday. So that being said, if we get all weekend, between Friday, Saturday, Sunday, should be good, or should be able to get all my fertilizer spreading done, as long as we don't run into any wet holes, which it's dry enough now. We shouldn't really have that issue. And if we can get all the fertilizer spreading done this weekend, by Monday we'll be on the chisel plowing. That's my plan as of right now, weather permitting. So I guess, with that being said, that kind of gives you an update of where we're at. And there probably obviously won't be, well, this video will be up tomorrow, so you'll have a Friday video. And probably won't get, I'll probably only end up doing one video spreading fertilizer, because you can only make spreading fertilizer so interesting. So probably be seeing a fertilizer spreading video Sunday, Monday time frame, and then we'll be on a chisel plowing. So yeah, that being said, you should be all caught up. So that's it for this one. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Right, Teeter? Right?